Hey guys, Steve Bates from KPMG here with another COVID-19 CIO Real Insights video. In this video, we're going to tackle the technical reality of quickly standing up remote working environments. If you have any questions on any of these topics, click the link on your screen to get connected to one of our subject matter experts who can immediately provide advice and help you think through the right solution for your circumstances. So let's assume you have already or are in the process of instituting your business continuity plan. Getting the entirety of your extended enterprise access to the critical assets they need is no small task. So to that end, we've pulled together a punch list of questions to ensure we've thought holistically about what to do immediately. So let's start with your infrastructure. Question 1. Have you scaled your VPN concentrators, your portals, and gateways to handle the large number of colleagues who will need to work remotely? Enterprise VPNs may have capacity issues with not being able to accommodate many users connecting at once. Keep in mind that most bandwidth requirements in the office are modeled on outbound traffic, but implementing remote work flips that model, requiring increased network capacity to handle inbound traffic. Make sure that you load test your access points to ensure your infrastructure can handle large-scale concurrent user groups. Residential internet connections and home working environments will be strained. And for many employees, lack of quality high-speed connections will impede their productivity. So consider provisioning higher speed 4G routers, Wi-Fi signal boosters, or supporting the purchase of higher speed plans for employees. Keep in mind, your procurement processes might not be designed to handle this, so consider how you might allow employees to quickly pay for authorized things on their own credit cards and establish a reimbursement policy. Are there single points of failure in the infrastructure, and can you provide any additional resilience immediately? This is the time to get serious about testing your redundancy plans and prioritizing any updates that will help stabilize the environment. So next up is access. Once you've identified who needs remote access and the systems they'll interact with, there are still a few key considerations. Question: do you need to relax access control policies or provide additional remote login accounts or credentials? Again, prioritize who needs remote access and to what level. Resist over-provisioning. Have you considered the potential key suppliers, the contractors, and third parties who will need access, and the additional scale that will bring in? You might want to consider segmenting this population and prioritizing your most critical suppliers and partners first, and determine only key personnel needing access from those groups. Are your critical systems, like your ERP, configured to allow remote access to critical data? Have you considered the regulatory implications of remote data access, including things like GDPR, CCPA, contractual obligations, etc.? Let's quickly move to support. Is there sufficient help desk capacity to handle any queries from users who are unable to log in or are unfamiliar with remote working? You can expect an immediate spike in support queries, so redeploying resources, self-service capabilities, and dedicated menu options to speed up resolution on things like access, mobile, or critical applications is essential. Can you shift to remote help desk operations in the event that help desk staff have to work from home? If outsourced, have you already discussed call center continuity with your provider? And with potentially limited support teams, have you considered the ability to whitelist only specific critical applications or services during this period and block all non-essential services? Also, consider the personas across your user base. Some of these personas need to be treated as mission critical. This means establishing faster service levels, creating white glove or concierge groups for faster response times, and evaluating the incident response process for the applications associated with these personas that can significantly impact business productivities. Let's spend a few minutes on end user productivity. Where employees are requiring access for laptops or remote working, is there a pool of laptops, monitors, printers, headsets, or other peripherals available, and can more be quickly procured and installed to meet demand? And how should allocation of those assets be prioritized? And in cases where the pool of equipment is limited, have you considered how to access essential services like email or file shares? It could be shifted to alternative access solutions like web-accessible Office 365 and OneDrive versus device-dependent applications. And if your company is currently leveraging virtual desktop infrastructure or VDI solutions for select use cases and has the capacity, you might consider taking advantage of that capacity to create a zero downtime support option for users by deploying VDI as a failover option for critical resource groups. Next up is a hot topic, it's collaboration tools. Do you have a standard set of collaboration tools that can be mobilized and distributed quickly? It is likely that your company has many tools that handles things like chat, email, file sharing, knowledge management, workflow, video, text, mobile, and telephony. The key here is quickly standardized on a suite of secure, scalable solutions that are easy to use. And just because you have the tools, that doesn't mean your workforce knows how to use them. Have you developed the right enablement, training, and support resources to help newly remote workers understand how to log in, navigate, and do work in a different way? And with so many meetings switching to calls, do you have limitations on video and audio teleconferencing bridges? And can you do anything to scale that infrastructure instantly? Do you have a hotline to deal with conferencing issues in real time? So that is a lot of immediate considerations just on the technical basics of standing up a mobile workforce. Moving quickly is critical to sustain the business. However, it's equally important to think holistically through all the elements to avoid unintended consequences and further loss in productivity and customer satisfaction. We've got a lot more short videos coming your way on IT communication, cloud, cybersecurity, IT financial management, cost takeout, and more. Remember, at any time, if you need help, just click the link on the page and get connected to an expert for more advice and support on your situation. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay healthy.